Good afternoon, everybody. It is August the 21st, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, West Coast time. I was just listening to the board. I, I love listening to them a lot of times. There are some times that, everybody's got a different view and all that, but um, they were talking about the way that Tucker Carlson was, I guess, talking with Ben Shapiro. I really don't pay attention to a lot of the right wing, so I'm just going by what they were all talking about. And Tucker Carlson was pretty much saying that the Democrats were the ones that they were assuming was going to go to the fascism, and it's like, really, with the lane that you know the Republicans have been laying out, you know, and and he said, well, we're just gonna have to have violence, and they were all talking, and it's like, that's a pretty weird thing to say, but in all actuality, the whole foundation of the country, as we all know, had been brought up on by violence. And unfortunately, you got uh, the views, especially with the white supremacists, that they're the ones that needs to have control, and that's why they're A-OK, especially with MAGA and ICE and all of them. The whole government is in their hands. But even without them, the foundation of the government has and always will be not necessarily deliberate violence, but the average citizen knows that if they don't toe the line, they don't conform, if they don't, pay the man what they're supposed to, you're going to see violence, especially people of color, and I know that I probably shouldn't be listening to as much as I'm listening to, but how can you not? How can you not understand what's going on with this fast, like on steroids, as it's going on? I mean, for those people that are not paying attention, or that are like those not happening to me, I'll put it this way. Those internment camps, I'm not in one, but I can see, and I am aggravated, and I cry for those people that are in those internment camps. And there's not enough people out here shedding tears and trying to do their best to understand this government, by way of MAGA, has been given permission by way of the system that the Republicans have built up, and some of the Democrats have went along. Go along to get along type of thing. Yeah. It's no wonder. It is no wonder we're in such a mess. And I was talking. I'll put it this way. I ain't got nobody to talk to, really. But when I listen to the Bulwark and Hawk and Katie Fang, Katie Fang is my girl, but she brings it. She talks about the Supreme Court and well, no, it was who? Oh, John Flannery, bow tie. But he was talking about the Supreme Court, and basically, the Supreme Court. No, it wasn't them. It was a AF. Yeah, legal AF. They had the three men. They were talking about the Supreme Court. Uh, they must be uh, like professors, legal professors. They were talking about how the Supreme Court has allowed this system to be as it is and allowed Trump to be able to do what he's doing. And this is the thing that gets to me. Yeah, I'm going through what I'm going through, but be damned if I'm gonna be caught off guard. I have a hard time of getting out there and joining in the fight physically. So this is my outlet, because right now my blood boils with what's going on in those internment camps. I've shared a few videos that I was watching this morning. But the thing is, like I say, if your blood isn't boiling to what's going on with all these ICE agents that look like me, ICE agents that look like my son and my daughter, brown and black. And yes, I have mixed children. I can see that those people are just, I don't know whether it's greed or whether they actually believe in what they're doing. How can you? Especially people that look like us. How can you believe in this? Sending the people into internment camps like this to be abused. I've done a video like this about a couple weeks ago. I ain't got no followers. I may have had at the most especially the last 5 months since I've been off work, maybe 30 views on any video, total views of all my videos. I really don't give a darn. But like I say, this is my outlet. But if somebody that is listening to this and it resonates with them, more than welcome to share this. Like I say, I'm doing the best I can, but I am mostly trying to impart what I learned. I did a video a couple of days ago about having tariffs on coffee. Now finally people are realizing. I mean, a lot of things that I feel like I've already shared. It takes a day or two before my average people that I do listen to gets a swing of. But neither here nor there. Bottom line is, it's not enough people speaking up, not enough people thinking and learning and taking charge of what they can do in their own little bubble. This right here is my bubble. I don't give a darn if I'm safe. Pretty much I've got food in my stomach. All my needs right now, I'm waiting on to get approved so that I can hopefully not worry about, all the other stuff. Anyway, the bottom line is the more that you learn, the more that you can understand what you can do to help yourself and your family to stay out of that mess. Who can get involved, how they can get involved, what they need to do is they run up against problems. If you wind up getting arrested, shut the fuck up. Ask for your lawyer. Plead nothing. Say nothing. Don't give any permissions for anything. Don't admit to anything. Ask for your lawyer. Zip it. You know? So, this is why I do my videos. I learned this, and like I say, it's my way of being able to hopefully reach somebody that might not be paying attention to what's going on. But, like I say, I'm going to keep on doing what I can. If I get a view or two, great. If I don't, well... Anyway, for anybody that has listened to me, I appreciate you. I love my country. I put that up about a month ago for hope. Not that I love what has happened, but for the hope of what our country can be. I love y'all. God bless you. And as always, try to stay kind. Try to do something nice for somebody, especially that doesn't look like you or that you may not agree with totally or understand. And as always, be graceful, especially with yourself. Stay true.